blub. I just tried to go live, and it was just continuously trying to reconnect me. Anyway, I've got some cards with me. I'm just going to crack on with a reading. I feel like I've got the sniffles now. Don't have any of that coffee just yet. It's quite hot. Although there's a chilly breeze coming through. I feel it all around my legs here. But when I go outside, it's quite warm. So anyway, let's have a look at these cards. So I could just start from the beginning again, because the other readings, that intro's not going up because I just deleted it. I was drawn this morning to do a reading. It felt like it was more of a pick a card reading. What you need to do next, like a guidance reading. Then I felt drawn to doing element readings. Earth, wind, fire, water readings. And then I felt, no, we're going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. I have the Fairy Oracle and the Fairy Tarot cards, the Archangel Power Tarot cards and the Archangel Oracle cards, and the Sacred Spirit reading cards. And then a box over here of other cards in case I need them. I don't know how this is going to go. Who are we going to start with? We're going to start with the Fairies. Okay, yeah, I felt the energy because these decks have words underneath, so we're just going to focus on the cards. And it's not the Fairies for the Feminines and Archangel Power Tarot for the Masculines. We shall start with the Fairies, and we shall start with the Divine Feminine. Okay. Whoa, it's like the deck wanted to split, so we'll save that portion there for the Masculines. I'm singing a song from Greece too. Let's go, let's rock and roll. Hey, come on, let's get the show on the road. We're gonna score tonight. We're gonna score tonight. We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll, we're gonna I don't know what the words are. We're gonna rock, we're gonna roll. We're gonna score, we're gonna bowl. We're gonna score, tonight. Divine Feminine with the Hermit energy. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. I feel like they're answering like all of my other thoughts, as in what do you need to do next? The Hermit, Divine Feminine. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. That's interesting because I have a week off. So I can take a break from society and show some commitment to my spiritual growth. Okay, find or be a mentor. Well, I feel that we very much mentor when we're out there, so it may be time to tap into some of the other great spiritual advisors, past and present. Okay, that was quite easy. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Okay, Divine Feminine. Let's see what the Oracle of the Fairies would like to say about this. I feel nervous all of a sudden. Okay. Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. So that's very much like the Hermit energy. Go within for your answers. Purity. It's just taken to my unicorn card. Unicorns are creatures of purity, and with this card, a unicorn joins the fairies to tell you that now is the time to tune into your heart. Whatever your question or situation, look into your own pure heart for the answer. Good afternoon, Original. Even if you doubt your ability, deep within, beyond ego and mind, a pure heart will reveal its deepest truth and wisdom. When you can fully trust the purity of your own heart's wisdom, you'll find that challenges in life, I'm just going to repeat that whole part because that's important. When you can fully trust the purity of your own heart's wisdom, you'll find that any challenges in life can be approached with a gentle kindness and compassion for yourself as well as for others. Perhaps you found yourself in a situation where the purity of your heart is needed to shed light on challenging circumstances. Sometimes those close to us need our assistance. Your pure heart can help to show the way for them too. This card may also be saying that you're becoming too tied up in your thoughts, but you can transfer the purity of your heart to your mind. The mind will always present a million questions, whereas the heart will always offer a single response. That love is the answer to everything. Know that you can be a flawed human with a pure heart. You don't need to be a saint to do this. Okay. Let's go over, this is what I felt would happen, is like the energy will keep like swapping. I know when to go over to the masculine's energies now. Okay. So say Divine Feminine, it looks like you're in hermitage, healthy hermitage, and you're finding your answers within. You're listening to your true heart wisdom now. That's beautiful. Divine Masculine. Hey Cynthia, didn't see the notification, but our body said hey, live with Lucy. With who? Lucy. Lucy. Thank you for affirming when we choose a higher path. Morning all. Good morning, good afternoon. Okay, let's have a look at the Divine Masculine's energy. Okay, so these cards here are the feminines. Should we have a look at the bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminine? Let's have a look at the underlying energy here. The Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient and funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. So that's why you've got to go within and listen to your heart wisdom on what to do. Who is actually serving you? So let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. I feel that is your spiritual involvement. And unmarried or divorced individuals. Okay. Let's go to the masculine's energy. Give a little whistle. No, I can't whistle while I'm smiling. Give a little whistle. And always let your conscience be your guide. Divine Masculine, who's your conscience? Because it looks like this is a feminine here who's leading the way. Now, it did make mention, Divine Feminine, following your heart wisdom and others will do so as well. Something along them lines, okay. 6 of Spring, wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards and success and public recognition. So I have to pay attention because I'm looking at this from the Divine Masculine's angle. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. There is the energy here of you because you're in Hermitage, Divine Feminine, it feels like you know your worth, and you've... I'll tell you why. Because when I picked up unmarried or divorced individuals, a Divine Feminine is looking for somebody who is unmarried. Well, someone who's unmarried. I just heard a phone go out there. Do, 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 do. Well, an alarm. So, someone who's married or committed to another person, they're not able to serve you, are they? You and your joint mission. So that person has to be single and available. So this is the energy of the masculine feeling, as if, well, it's like, see you later, alligator. And you've gone. But you're in Hermitage. Listening to your heart's truths, your heart's wisdom. But like I said, this is the angle that the masculine seems to be. There's something here about, I don't know who's making their cameo appearance. What up? Huh, huh, everybody say. It says here, wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards and success and public recognition. And I felt like he feels you've had wonderful news and it's taken you away. Smart choices that bring rewards and success and public recognition. It's got me scratching my head, really. Because it's like he's thinking that the smartest choice that you could have done was just to get the hell away from him. I don't know. His energy feels a bit toxic. Can I delve deeper into this, do you reckon? Am I allowed to? Do you know what song I'm taking to? I heard it. I said the other day that I'd been listening to Madonna. And it was the song Human Nature. It's like, and I'm not sorry, it's human nature. But it's the bit, it's the bit, I seem to have a bad back. She actually says in it, did I say something wrong? Oops, I didn't know we couldn't talk about sex. Did I stay too long? And then there's a part where something about her point of view. And not knowing that we couldn't talk about you. So it seems like there's lots of blocks to the masculine. You don't really know what to talk about. Can you talk about them? Can you ask them questions? Because it feels like there's a block there. It's did you stay around too long? What did you do? Did you talk about sex? You're not allowed to talk about sex. We're not allowed to talk about you, Divine Masculine, what's going on in your life. That kind of energy. So, well, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Listen to the song. Listen to the sirens outside. Did I have a point of view? Okay. Well, let's simply, I'm going to have a look at what... listen to your heart when he's talking to you. In a white crocodile filled with joy. In a wild crocodile, in a white crocodile, in a wild crocodile filled with joy. Buttercup. The train says yes, and oh baby, yeah. Oh baby, what's going on with my back? I was bit on the neck last night. Look, you might actually be able to see it. Can you see it like protruding out of my neck here? I felt it. I was in the garden. I had all the family over. My family, my two daughters and their partners. And, actually one of their friends. And I'd done a family Sunday roast dinner and we ate out in the garden. And anyway, lots went on. Lots of good news. Anyway, we're manifesting. Really good stuff. It's amazing. And, obviously, something's decided to have a nibble at my neck here. Right. We're going to delve a bit more into this, aren't we? 15:04 on the counter, so a devil energy. But I'd really like feel this pressure in my back. Can you see all the Halloween stuff? My daughter, she's like obsessed with Halloween. We've got, this is new, and then this. Oh, maybe I just need to take this away. Like, seriously, I came into it, it's like, where's this come from? And we have a new pumpkin cup that seems to have appeared. I don't think that really helps me. In a way, it's like I'm not finding it funny. It says here, strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Right, let's have a look on this divine masculine side here. His side of life, his view of things. I'll just say it out loud. I do feel like the divine masculine has deep-rooted trauma issues that need to be addressed. How do I say this in the most politest way? It's like you have to get a grip on your emotions, and otherwise they're always going to hinder you. There's too much going through the mind, okay, like a million questions. Shh. Express yourself, don't suppress yourself. I think that's what she says in it. Express yourself, don't suppress yourself. And they know, the divine masculine's aware, and the divine feminine's aware, she just doesn't really say anything. It's like, I'm not playing that game. That the masculine's suppressing his feelings, emotions, and that there's obviously issues somewhere there. But the divine feminine also has issues, but still manages to function appropriately. I'm going to keep quiet. Okay, I had this message come through this morning. It's all about you, divine feminine. Because me just talking on that, this topic about being able to handle yourself, your situations, what the flow brings your way. And if you don't get a grip on it and you keep coming up with excuses, but I can't do it because of this, that and the other, then you're never really going to get a... Once you get a grip on it, it's like you never have to do it again. And that's what I feel like the divine feminine, she's got a grip on things. No matter what the fluctuations are in her life. But the Ace of Autumn here, this is the good news. This is things that are going to be going good for you. Like manifestations coming in and you think, I only thought about that yesterday, last week, or I was only talking about that. But because you have no attachment to it, you're in this kind of wishing well wants to come out. And I'd say that with the divine masculine, wishing well. But you can't take your eye off the ball, because you're having manifestations coming here, there and everywhere. So you're going to have to be vigilant with your emotions, hence the hermit energy. Okay, so it feels like the divine is kind of elevating as much pressure from society that they can for you, and in come your manifestations, your gifts that you so rightly deserve to be receiving. And it feels like, especially at this time, because the masculine's energy is pretty low here. Now, let me explain this card to you. So I saw lots of books. It's about your education. So I'm off this week, and I do plan on catching up with a couple of you with some sessions. But also on the Channel of Love Training Academy, I'm not going to put it on the YouTube channel under the community. I'll put it on Facebook, the Channel of Love Training Academy, and I'm going to be studying, and I'm going to share material that I'm listening to. Okay, and I'm actually finding it a lot more interesting to listen to that type of material than what I am tarot readings. A windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, and a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Now, she has all these books. Well, I'm going to say it's a she because that's the energy I felt it was. Look how happy she is. I did have the energy come through earlier about us focusing. I felt we would be just naturally focusing on the Divine Feminine's energy this week. Okay, well that's good. I got to the Our Baby and had a backache. We have all walked the path of having to rethink our ways. There you go, Cynthia. I didn't even read that part. Laugh out loud. We need to smize about it so they can. Is that what it says? Smize, smize. What's smize about it? Oh, look from the last live, the Oracle Pool, pumpkin seeds. Express yourself. I've done that bit. Why did the first live that I tried to put out there just kept reconnecting, got no audio. Not one problem with this one. Okay, no, we're not putting this away. So this is what we've got. You're not to allow the Divine Masculine's energy to bother you. That's the abundance coming in. That's the legacy coming in, the Ace of Autumn. And that will come in with the pumpkin seeds. Or the pumpkins. Pumpkins. Autumn. The Ace of Autumn. I don't know if I've said before. Do I feel the energy that I might have made mention about you'll be distracted until like, I don't know, winter, springtime. In a good way. Well, I've just said it now, but let's have a look and see what the Oracle of the Fairies would like to say. That didn't take long. Life energy. The happy. I like this. Because she's happy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. The Divine Masculine is in the shadows and he needs to be healed. There you go, bring light to that. It's not going to work without the Divine Masculine, is it? So it's like, I would say I'm sure they'll stop fucking about at some point. But for now, we must shine. I really feel like I might need to zip. Can I be trusted? They think I can be trusted to deliver it. With humour. It is quite funny. It's a funny old journey. What's the bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine's side of things here? It's not masculine on the card yet. No, I still don't think there is. No, they're all feminines again, guys. Right, okay. The Six of Autumn. Balancing out those scales. And I feel you're receiving Divine Feminine like no one's business. So, does he want to make it his business because you're very lucrative? But this is you minding your own business. Okay. It's fruitful. Six of Autumn, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. I felt the energy of here of seeing as you're being handed. Good morning, Laurie. Seeing as you're being handed like the riches. Why? Because you've done it. You've done the work. The good you do comes back to you because of your energy. Oh, okay, your honesty and integrity. This is you being provided with everything that you need to be able to provide for yourself a substantial amount of joy and freedom and riches. This is nice, Divine Feminine. It's what they wanted. It feels nice. It's what who wanted, Cynthia. I'm going to look at the bottom of this deck. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around you in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. And I'm not sorry. It's human nature. DM. Yeah, I thought that. The DMs do want the Divine Feminines to succeed, like maybe a bit more than what they want themselves to succeed. They have every faith and belief in the Divine Feminine, just not in themselves, that they are worthy. On the energy, and still we plod along. Hi, Spotty Pony. How are you, darling? Yo, happy Monday. So glad I caught you live. Yes, what time is it there, guys? It must be quite early for you. Do you believe in magic? Okay, shall we move over? Let's get one of these Sacred Spirit reading cards. 22 after 9. I love it, you spit on my kid. See, like how Spotty Pony did, that's my kind of way of saying the time, 7:30 AM. But you, Cynthia, oh my goodness, you remind me of yeah, I think my youngest does it like that. Yeah, it's 22 after 9. It takes me, okay, 9:22. Cool, 8:22. How on earth are you 7:30? Where did you gain extra 8 minutes from, Spotty Pony? So what time did it make it here for me? 1? Oh yes, it'll be 1:22. Okay, so I was obviously meant to ask the time for a reason. 22 after 9, 8:22 and 7:30. 1:22. Back up, I can hear someone reversing there. Okay, let's have a look at this. Driving. I like driving in my car. Meep, 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 meep. Okay, well, be careful driving. You pay attention to the road and just listen there, my darling. Okay. Sacred Spirit reading cards. Right, let's have a look. On the wall here, my daughter just has, well, there's 3 posters with all the BTS. It's BTS. BTS posters. 3 of them. And then we've got one at the top. I don't know their name. But it says feel special. The feminines feel special. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 guys. They all look the same to me. Oh, apart from that one underneath, they've all got different colour hair. But this one, they're all the same, and it says love yourself. And then underneath, oh, it says love yourself again, even though they have different hair colours. And then the bottom one says map of the soul persona. And they're all kind of thinking. And I might be able to show you. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me see whether or not we can show you. There we go. So we have the girls here. I feel special. Should we go and have a little look up close? And you see here, all the guys. And where did it say? Love yourself. And here? All dressed so differently. Love yourself, still love yourself. And then here, map of the soul persona. Okay. Well, that's that then. Let's put you back down. Fitting, yes. Isn't it? Always is. And they've always been there. Like we've got the Hellfire Club there. I might as well just show you. So, this one. And I have this here. I've showed you this before with the the newspaper. Well, I've told you about it. These are my daughter's kind of posters. Rent a girlfriend. Okay. She likes all sorts. Happy Halloween. Oh, that's a limited edition. Hello Kitty. Hello, Mr. Foggy. Yeah. Oh, he's a new character here. So, yeah, interesting. He's cute. Seriously. Brings fun into the house. Got distracted. The socks. The socks. Is this what he is? Is he a sock? Oh, he's heavy. He's a doorstop. I don't know why we need a doorstop. Okay, well, he's got a beanbag bum. You're cute. Do you want to sit with me? They can't see you there. Why don't you sit there? Hello. Hello. Where was you? He was up there. Okay. Sacred Spirit reading cards. Excuse me. Phone time is set to 7:24 AM Central Standard Time. Okay, let's get a card, a Sacred Spirit reading card for this, all this richness, all these lots of little goodies, surprises. Lead the way. That's interesting. So, Divine Feminine, lead the way. Which you do naturally anyway. You're not exactly going to go back, are you? And go, well, I'm going to choose to be miserable now. It's like you're not. You're joyous, aren't you? I've been listening to a lot of Sadhguru, and I don't know if I shared it, but there was a video that he had, and he explained it, and I just love this. He says, there is no good or bad people. There's joyous people, and there's miserable people. And I thought, yes, that's true. So, we are the joyous ones. Lead the way, light your own path. 23. Card number 23. Listen to yourself and light your own path. The faithful deer is a creature of deep sensitivity, with heightened senses and a strong fight or flight response. The deer is always alert to the environment around them. Their swiftness in response to potential threats allows them to escape any danger by running away at the slightest indication. That's interesting because my female cat, Tia, she is very jumpy at the moment. I only walked into the kitchen early and she darted like this. She's like scarpered. She scarpered, but kind of slid on the flooring and legged it as soon as I was like, where are you running off to? So I'm not sure what she's all nervous about. This sensitivity and readiness of the deer requires a symbiotic relationship of trust of the physical senses. We are conditioned through various stages of life to behave and act a certain way, to please family, teachers, work colleagues and friends, and allowing others to dictate terms to our emotional well-being. Now is the time to ask yourself what it is that you truly want or need in your life right now. Previously, you may have been or appeared naive and innocent, and this has created vulnerable situations where you have not been able to fully comprehend your environment or the true intentions of others. In life, facing potential threats or confrontations is necessary and something we can't always avoid. Like the deer, you may instinctively react, choosing to run away from your problems. However, this will not help this situation improve. Right now you are being encouraged to connect strongly to your base instincts. What does your gut tell you about this situation? Be alert. Currently, personality conflicts are strong. It's like the posters. Currently, personality conflicts are strong and have the potential to cause emotional distress. You must decide how you choose your approach. Do you need to face this person, or can you remove yourself from the situation peacefully? I do feel this energy of you picking up on the lower dense energy of the masculine side of things. And I said you mustn't allow it to bother you. So currently, personality conflicts are strong, not necessarily with yourself or on your side, Divine Feminine, but with the Divine Masculine. And they have the potential to cause emotional distress. You must decide how you choose your approach. Do you need to face this person, or can you remove yourself from the situation peacefully? Like the deer totem, you may need to hold a torch for others to be guided down positive paths or in a direction that was previously hidden. It is important to assist others when they do not have a light to guide them. Instinctively, you must learn to accept the changes in life and run peacefully with the flow of the universe. The shadow aspect, these words, authoritarian, how do you say that word? Authority approaches, does it? Unable to share knowledge and avoiding conflict. Sacred crystal is a super 7. Okay, Archangel assistance, Nathaniel, determination, willpower and perseverance. And the affirmation, I choose my own way forward. I am a guiding light. Well, look at this one coming in. You know you are a guiding light. Where did the Hermit energy go? Oh, I put them away, didn't I? Oh, okay, interesting. Good job I done that, otherwise that fairy oracle would have got mixed in with them. Okay, I think we're done with these cards. Guys, what did you just get from that part with the Divine Feminine? What was the guidance? Can you recap? I think I could, but I'd like to see whether or not your interpretation of the guidance for the Divine Feminine. It's pretty amazing to digest what I just read there. We're going to move over to the Archangel Power Tarot. I just got mind your own business, Divine Feminine. Just keep yourself to yourself. Manifest the life that you desire and dream of. Right, them cards have been put away now. Let's go to the Archangel Power Tarot. I so love the trains. Okay. Let's look at these cards. It's like she's waiting to be whisked away on the magic carpet ride. I was just thinking, have we had any songs come through like today? And we have, and then hopelessly devoted to you come through. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. And let's do the same. We've got a card for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Well, that's like one card for both of you. Is that what you mean? Didn't say a card for the Divine Feminine and a card for the Divine Masculine. Yeah, there's a transition going on here. I feel one will be going through loss. And one will be going through the door of riches. This is a joint message. 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. But it feels like this is a parting message. The Divine Feminine leaves. She's like, I'm going through it. There's no turning back. Okay, let's read this. 5 of Ariel. This is the energy going through the change. It says help is nearby. You don't have to go through your current challenges alone. Ask your angels to make your options clear to you. There is no need to remain out in the cold emotionally or physically. If you're unwilling to accept help from others, ask yourself why. What is it that you feel is missing from your life? Is it material or something deeper, like spirituality or love? Negative thoughts can create self-fulfilling prophecies that are totally unnecessary. Refocus your thoughts on what is possible, and this situation will turn around. Additional meanings of this card: feeling unlucky. I feel like Divine Feminine, well, you're feeling lucky. You should be feeling lucky. Divine Masculine may be feeling a little unlucky. Money troubles, health issues, inadvisable plans or timing for self-employment. So I feel like the masculine side of life is maybe repercussions of his past choices, decisions, how things are panning out. Should we get another card from here? Yeah, we'll get another one. Got to turn around. Hey, what's wrong with you? 2 cards. You're looking kind of down to me. Divine Masculine, you can turn this around. Look, you've got the Magician's energy. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Although I feel like maybe he's like put out a lucky spell for you, Divine Feminine, that you deserve more than what you've received. I feel that's a bit of a guilt trip he's gone on. Feeling guilty for his own decisions, so he wishes you like the best in life, but not himself. So you could be receiving the Divine Masculine's wishes that he has for you. Okay, all the abundance and the richness. I mean, accept it graciously, gratefully. Let's have a look at this other card. 10 of Gabriel. I don't know, this is a way of like the best at the moment. Someone's doing the best that they can at the moment to make it up to you, but a lot of it is coming through circumstances, people, situations that have been called in to assist, because you've got the 10 of Gabriel here, and it's like a Cinderella story here. And it's like, you're not going to go down there. There's no need for you to go down into the doldrums, the dungeons again. It's like there's a message here that's coming in. You can say goodbye to that. It doesn't serve you. It's like life is serving you now. Nature's serving you. And you shouldn't be sorry about it. It's human nature. It's human nature. It's Mother Nature. It's the law of attraction. The good you do comes back to you. Ten of Gabriel, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Why do we have the Magician here? You can manifest the life you want. For himself, but I feel like he's manifesting a life for you. He just hasn't included himself in that picture yet. But he's going to pull a rabbit out of the hat. With the help of God here. Bottom of the deck. Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. He's trying to make amends. What did I say yesterday? The Divine Masculine Light wants you to thrive off of his love for you. Okay. Archangel Oracle cards. Courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. It's like he doesn't want you to be a pushover or walkover. Like, even when it comes to him. He is aware that he, like, can and does take advantage of you. There's way too much going on up there to be able to translate it. So let's just go to courage. In this situation, you need to act upon your convictions, even if others disagree. I'm protecting you from harm and guiding you to be a loving warrior of light. As you stand up for your beliefs, you're a role model for others. This is an important form of spiritual teaching in which your example gives others courage to also stand up for their own principles. Okay, so working with Archangel Ariel, Ariel's name means Lioness of God, and she reflects these qualities including bravery, courage, focus, and elegant movements. If you notice images of lions and lionesses, this signals that Ariel is with you. Call upon her to boost your confidence and courage. You're stepping into your power here, Divine Feminine. Into your full power of attracting what you are. Some of the words I don't want to repeat that I can kind of hear going on in my mind, like from the masculine side. Like they attract what they are, who they are. And that's the truth. Let's go to Sacred Spirit reading cards. Energy signature, card number 14. The past is in the present. That's interesting because I felt I made mention of connecting with spiritual teachers of past and present. Okay. So, energy signature. Let's read this card. It's like, did I say something wrong? Oops. I didn't know we couldn't talk about you. The past is in the present. Expose what has been hidden. Understanding that everything is energy, the air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts, all of this is energy. Quantum physics seeks to explain these phenomena. Denser or heavier energy can be felt by a human being's normal senses. Most people will already understand what it feels like to walk in a room where an argument has just taken place. Filled with an unseen tension, people react to these sensations, perhaps with an immediate awkwardness or a feeling that they need to vacate the building. As people progress through life, familiar experiences such as patterns behaviours become more clear and evident as you pay attention to the energy of the environment, people, social gatherings, events and places around you. It is up to you, though, to be proactive with this sense of inner vision. Often you may find yourself saying, I have felt this before, or I recognise this, but I'm not sure why. Currently you are being asked to read the energy of this issue and the people surrounding these circumstances. You must shine a spotlight and use all your senses to remove these masks and expose the energy that is being hidden from you. Not only will you identify insincere and dishonest people, you will begin to understand patterns, 20% on the battery. You will begin to understand patterns that you have created in your life that aren't serving you to the fullest. Right now you must use your sensory and intuitive intelligence for answers. You have experienced this type of energy before, but you must ask, what is it? When recognised, you can adapt and modify your behaviour and actions accordingly to avoid unnecessary arguments, tension and toxic situations in your social work, or family environments. When practiced, reading the energy signatures of your environment becomes a built-in intuitive warning system. This kind of takes me to when I said you have to get a grip, but once you've got a grip, okay, it's not even about getting a grip on it, is it? It's about being aware and practicing. It's not practicing. Oh, it is. When practiced, reading the energy signatures of your environment becomes a built-in intuitive warning system. Prior to an issue occurring, you have the possibility of avoiding explosive exchanges, accidents, conflict, or confrontation as it becomes in line with your fight or flight response, creating self-awareness and energetic resilience. Okay. Shadow aspect, fear-mongering, secrecy, escapist. The sacred crystal, blue lace agate, angel assistance, Archangel Gabriel, over here. Clear communication, music and creative writing. And the affirmation, I remove the illusion that hides the truth. The answer is before me. Okay, it's so interesting. It just comes back to the Hermit energy. I don't know how much more I've got to say, guys. Have you got anything that you want to say? Laurie, I know I have to turn it around. I've got the Greek mythology cards here. Let's have a look at one of these. Carelessness. pronounce this. Epimetheus. Carelessness. It's like, I felt a playful humour of the feminine here, kind of squeezing the masculine's mouth. So I give you to talk. What's wrong with you? Carelessness. This card describes a situation in which someone may have acted foolishly or without thinking. Perhaps you or another person are reflecting after a regrettable event, a case of act in haste, repent at leisure. After the creation of the world, Epimetheus was supposed to give a positive characteristic to each of the newly created animals. However, he didn't plan or think ahead, so he had run out of beneficial traits by the time it came to giving something positive to the human race. Had he thought about it, he might have distributed the talents more evenly. He also ignored warnings about Pandora and accepted a gift from her which released terrible afflictions on humankind. He was confounded by her beauty and lost the ability to be cautious. Epimetheus became associated with imprudence and afterthought, or someone who acts first, then thinks later. If this card represents your future, do try to think before you act now. That was interesting. Spotted Pony, it has become a very cognitive practice, not always easy. So I feel it's all about what you're putting into your mind. So, you know, if you haven't read a personal development book, or if you've not listened to somebody talking on love, should I say love? Yeah, that will do it. Love is all you need. Let's go to the Lovers Oracle then. There was something else I was going to go to. I'm not going to go to those. I was going to go to the Villains Tarot, but no. We'll stay well clear. Divine Feminine, let's see what message wants to come through for you from the Lovers Oracle. Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And that's what their secret is. But we kind of know that. Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Is this for the masculines? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. That's all. It's time of reflection here. So Divine Feminine. So I do feel the masculine's mind's running away with him, as in kind of, have you moved on? Have you gone? He is your secret admirer. But I feel this is just saying to the masculines, give each other some space at the moment. I feel like the masculines giving, you know, have some space away from each other, you divine masculines. Okay, go within. Take the wisdom of the feminine. Go within to your own heart truths. Stop listening to other masculines and what they would do. And you are you. And you are a sacred one. And you will be divinely guided and directed. What did it say about the internal guidance system that you have? So give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And I've got this card here, so we shall read this card. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And I feel Divine Masculine, feel like it's time for you to be challenged, really. It's like you've had all the support that you could ever ask for. Maybe you just don't ask for the support, but it's always been there. Hello, Moon Cookie, darling. Okay, Cynthia, because the child only gets 10 minutes playtime electronically and Mummy's still calling the noodle, he demanded. Okay, Moon Cookie, good morning to the channel of love. Happy Monday, everyone. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Moon Cookie. Heaven and earth. Right, let's get a law of attraction card, because that's what we've been playing with the whole time. And then I think we'll end with a postcard from Spirit. How long have I been on for? 61 minutes and 3 seconds. Okay, another song that's coming through by Madonna is, I don't know what the actual title's called. Do you know what it feels like for a girl? Do you know what it feels like for a girl? Do you know what it feels like in this world for a girl? I seem to think it's on the album. It's not the Immaculate Collection, not part 1 anyway, it'll be part 2. Did she do an Immaculate Collection part 2? It's that one. I have both, but that's the album I was listening to. Card number 52. The thoughts I think today are pre-paving my future. And that's where I said that there may be, you know, the consequences of past thoughts and the future that they have pre-paved. Every thought that you think that is directed toward what you want for your future is of great benefit to you. Every thought that you are thinking about your future that you do not want is a disadvantage to you. Whether thinking of vitality and health or decline and disease, you are pre-paving your future. Yeah. So every thought that you think that is directed toward what you want for your future is of great benefit to you. Every thought that you are thinking about your future that you do not want is a disadvantage to you. Whether thinking of vitality and health or decline and disease, you are pre-paving your future. Let's finish with a postcard from Spirit. You are loved. The one sock wasn't a big deal, haha, Moon Cookie. Okay, what's that about then? Thank you for the time exchange and messages, Snugs Collective of what's that say? Love. Dearest Stu, okay, this is nice. We here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. This is beautiful, isn't it? Are we in agreement? Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you, always and forever. We just adore you over here. That's a beautiful message. Okay. That's that. I will catch up with you guys soon. And until then, let's get studying. Okay, I'll share anything that I listen to. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe snugs. Yeah, snugs. I'll share snugs, of course. Yeah, I'll share anything that I think is, applicable. Applicable? It's all applicable. Keep your eye on the channel of Love Training Academy on Facebook, and we'll see what we can learn. Okay. Right, I'm looking forward to an interesting week with you guys. Let's see what transpires. So until then, take care. Oh, where's that little thing on it? Take care. Much love. I'll catch up with you soon.